And so I asked people, what is the regular Australian citizen who's just going through his day and he sees over the last 2 years what's happening around him?
Yeah.
And
Well,
it seems most
yeah.
people are just quiet.
Well, I think most Aussies couldn't care less, to be honest. They're
Yeah.
probably more sick of hearing about it than taking a specific side. And even those that are vocal, unless they're crazy like leftists or they have some dog in the fight or they're a political, that they have some reason. Most Aussies,
Hmm.
yeah, they might say they care now. They might call it genocide today. When it's over in 6 months, to them, they
Right.
won't. They'll go back to like Israel won't mean anything to them. Palestinian won't mean anything to them. I think that's.
But what
I,
about the Jews? Do they care about the fact that are they standing up for the Jews in Australia? I'm not talking about in
so
Israel.
I think it depends who you're talking about. I think in conservative politics, sure. I think
Hmm.
Christians, like the real
Yeah.
Christian conservatives, yes. I think there's also that splinter now where you have this new alt-right, which is being
Yeah.
pushed by, Candace Owens and Tucker
Tucker.
Carlson and these guys. So, there are those people that used to be people that were strong allies of Israel that have suddenly joined the other side. It is complicated. It's hard. Where is it all going to land? I don't know. To be honest, I might end up where you are one day.
Yeah.
Because it is becoming difficult, especially for someone like me, where a lot of people, know me, and it becomes tough to even just go out because you never know. Like I'm worried. You go out and you think, oh,
But you have that big guy with you all the time.
yeah, no. He's always there. He's always there with me, on camera. He's not always. He's not
Yes.
living my life, and I don't live in the Jewish community.
Hmm.
Um, so I live quite close to Muslim areas, and it's an issue for me. I'm not going to lie. I think I can't see if the trajectory is going in the direction it's going. I will end up in Israel probably. My kids. I've got at least 4 or 5 years till my kids are big enough, but I'll be in Israel probably in 5, 6 years. I imagine
Wow.
if this is where we're heading. And that's not something I
So
want to do. I just honestly, I love Australia. I love coming to visit Israel. I'm coming next month. I love it, but I think it's the reality is there's not really a future here for Jews, and it's so easy now to see. I always wondered how we got to a point, in Europe,
yes.
where there was a Holocaust. I never imagined it was possible, and now even with the internet, where information is so readily available, I'm like, because I thought maybe that's the difference. Maybe back in those days there was just no internet, there was
Hmm.
no way to communicate what was happening, and now I realize it doesn't matter. Like you have
Yes. Exactly.
situations where, you can post the actual truth, and then there's literally a you get drowned out by the noise, by lies, because we're just outnumbered, at least online, but I think it's growing in the community, and I think the danger is definitely growing in the community. And whenever anything happens, it kind of gets excused. Like again, if you go back to this salon story, if the tables were turned, there would be national outrage. If
Yes.
it was an
Your prime minister
Aboriginal,
would start speaking about it all over the place, and
if it was Aboriginal, if it was a
yeah.
Muslim, if it was anyone else but Jews, it would definitely. And it's annoying because I hate to become. I hate that I became that person I used to make fun of. That everything was anti-Semitic. Everything that, like, I used to make fun of the
Yes.
Jewish organizations that I felt like were monetized, and I still stand by it. I think back then they didn't help us by doing that. I think a lot of what they did is used by anti-Semites today
Yes.
to show. You see, this is what the Jews do.